We've just come back from a combat mission. It was close to the eastern border of our country. We made an airstrike on a fortification line of the enemy near Severodonetsk. Russians in trenches, armored vehicles, and an ammunition warehouse. The hardest part is the preparation for the mission, making decisions about how you will act during the flight, from which direction you will move to the target and shoot, as you don't know the landscape before the flight itself. You can't be sure it will go smoothly. After you start the engine, your fear disappears. As you were trained for this, you trust yourself and your crew. So you start the flight with no fear, relying only on your skills and what you've learned over the past 5 years. Before a mission, we estimate the time when we will be in the area of the target. Let's say, for example, we plan the strike at 12:30. We calculate everything. Our command post communicates with the command post of the ground forces on the front line and tells them that at 12:30 there will be an aerial strike, and so they launch a drone. Let's say after the first attempt, we see that the missile missed the target by 100 to 200 meters. But after certain corrections, the next flight in an hour or so has every chance of being successful thanks to the video confirmation. It would have been much more difficult and less precise without drone. I have a dream to learn to fly on American Black Hawk. I really like them. I also like Apaches, but I'm still not a big fan of attack helicopters. I prefer utility military helicopters like the Black Hawk. They are really good. And in terms of combat zone missions, if we had Apache helicopters, we would have much more successful missions. They are created to hit tanks. Of course, we think about this, and I feel good about it. I would say we don't help infantry as much. We fly by, they wave at us, and say, let's go on, go on. This encourages us, but they have it a lot harder than us. They hold positions all time while we make flights. We take risks, but not as much as they do. The goal is to fly lower than the level of the landscape, to not be visible on Russian radar systems, for them not to know they are coming till the very last moment. This will prevent them from communicating between the units, so they are not able to warn the two Mi-8 flight that two Mi-8 are flying to the strike. They will see us anyway in the end, but later they will see us better to not give them time to react. When it's 6,200 meters to the target, pitch up to the values of up to 20 degrees. And this is the limit for this kind of helicopter. Then we launch the missiles. Today we launched 15 missiles from each side, so 30 in total. Before the flight, we also planned the way we will return in accordance with the landscape. I'm trying not to tell my parents that I'm fighting now. Of course, they usually know about it in a week or so. I tell them that everything will be okay. And my girlfriend, yes, we communicate every day. She's more or less calm about it. I try to remind myself every day not to make her feel worried.